Hello guys, Ryan here, and I'm going to be showing you a game I had on my M48 Patton. So, as I load in, first thing I do is look at the team list. We're on steps, it's a tier 10 game, and what I notice is there's no artillery. So I decided with my friend Darth Bevo here that we're going to take the 9-0 line. Now, it's not a set thing yet, because we need to know if any teammates are going to come with us, because if it's just the two of us, we're probably not going to want to run that line, because I've got a pretty sneaking suspicion their top tier platoon's going to go there, and I don't want to mess with all them between the two of us. So I'm driving over, I open the map to see if any teammates are following us, and thankfully a lot of our medium tanks are coming with us, as are our two light tanks. It's an ideal scenario because it means as we get into position, our light tank can spot the enemy and we'll have a slight head start on knowing what we're going to have to deal with here. Taking a slightly more rounded route to try and avoid getting spotted at the start. Mainly because I don't want to risk getting shot by a Death Star, obviously. That's never fun for anyone. Our light tank spots the enemies coming here. We've got, as expected, the tier 10 platoon is over here. So I'm going to head to this ridge over here, where I can use the Patton's excellent turret armor and gun depression to work the ridge. Get a shot to Centennial. The tracks and the angled hull of the Patton managed to absorb that shot. And now me and Darth are just trying to work this ridge line. I see T7 Heavy coming up, try and aim for the weak point, but bounce unfortunately. Gonna try again real quick. Again, bounce. Not ideal. Usually T7 Heavies are a lot easier to pan, but not in this case. Perhaps it's due to the rather poor accuracy of the Patton. Supposed poor accuracy. It's got 0.36 accuracy, which is very bad. However, from most experiences, I've found it to be not really that much of an issue. And actually, the M48 Patton is still my favourite tier 10 tank I've got at the moment. So I'm trying to get gun depression over this ridge here. I can't quite because of the E5 next to me, although he's doing a good job. Had next to me is quite nice. This enemy E5, I don't know what he was doing driving out in front of us like this. Not a smart play by him. And it ends about as you'd expect. So trying to get the angle again here, but I don't want to show my tank too much, and I'm a bit wary of pushing because I'm highly worried of that T57 Heavy. I just bounced again, as you can see. I'm not having much luck hitting his weak points here. Darth runs in to get behind him, and I think, okay, if Darth's run in, I'm going to push too. Thankfully the E5 also pushes. Nice bit of team play here. And Darth kills T7 Heavy. So now we're in a good spot here. We can come up to this hill here, try and stay hull down. And the main reason this part of the map works so well in this game is that we don't have to worry about artillery. So I've loaded the heat here for the VK7201. I'm trying to get the gun depressant for him. I see that his turret's slightly angled. With the 330 heat pen this thing gets, I should easily be able to go through. So I'm gonna sit here, put heat shell after heat shell into his turret. He doesn't seem to be paying me much attention at the moment. I messed that shot up. I want to get shot the VK, but also quite worried of getting shot in the back of the turret from the IS-7. So I'm hoping our team can handle the IS-7. Try to snipe the cupola there and I hit it, but heat doesn't seem to go through. And pop up for the one time. I get shot at there by the Death Stalker. I'm thinking, oh, you know, it's just tier 8. I'm hull down. It's not too big a deal. Wasting a heat shell there as well, but got the heat shell loaded for the VK. Keep having to waste them on other tanks. Darth ran in. Got hit by the 110. Wasn't the smartest move, if I'm honest, but we were getting a bit impatient. Just trying to finish this VK. It's kind of the main tank holding us back at the moment. Once we get rid of this VK, we can all push out for here and flank round through their spawn. Just try my best to get rid of him at the moment. Using the gun depression. That was a bad shot by me. I probably shouldn't have taken the shot as he was driving away from where my gun depression was at. That was also a bad shot by me. I'm not going to lie. Right, so now he's gone, we can start advancing. That Death Stalker still being slightly annoying in my flank there. Good shot by the enemy Patton on me. So So I'm going to turn my attention to the Death Stalker since he really seems to want me. Teammates are pushing forward, making him back up, which means I can also in turn push forward. Quite a strange game this, actually, in that our team actually worked together. We were pushing as a unit, we were making individual runs to try and get the enemies to turn around. So I shoot the Death Stalker here. I am aware that the Death Star's just been spotted. I was quite scared there, but I saw that he killed the teammate, so I knew he was reloading. Get a couple shots into him. He's probably the most dangerous tank on their team right now. Get another shot inside before it disappears. Currently up to 6,200 damage and 1,000 assistance. I'm just thinking all the enemies now have been spotted, so I can move forward again. Again, I'm staying on these hills here, trying to make sure I stay hull down, and also trying to make sure that I've always got somewhere to back up to in case the Death Star pops up. I want to be able to duck into cover without him hitting me. Bit of a lucky shot there on the Rheinmetall Borsig. Wasn't much of him showing. So I'm trying to duck down here because I want to get above the Death Star and the T-69 in order to shoot down on them. Now, obviously, I want to be careful because even hull down, that Death Star can pen my cupola with a Hess shell, and he can easily pen it with an AP shell, so I'm trying to not get hit at all by him. I bounced that shell unfortunately because of the auto ricochet angle, so I start loading the heat shell to compensate for the angle, because heat shell deals better with more sloped armor than APCR AP does. I unfortunately do not get the shot on T69. The FE4005 behind me manages to get a shot into him. And now it just comes down to chasing the light tank at the end of the game. Now the light tank's on full health, I'm on 7,000 damage. I'm thinking this is a great opportunity to go for a bit more damage for myself, but he's pretty much staying as far away from me as possible. I'm trying to get over to him, but the M48 Patton is one of the slowest mediums in the game. It might even be the slowest tier 10 medium in the game, perhaps around about the same as the 430U, I'm not too sure. Coming over here, they're trying to get a shot in. Just avoiding me there, only had the slightest bit of a start to shoot at. Popping up. Again, only slight bits to shoot at. So by the time I started driving over to him, he only had 160 odd health left. It's a bit of a shame, but there you go. On steps, won the 9-0 line, pushed as a team, and got a good result from it. Also nice for the chisel contracts, more XP. 27,000 profit due to me firing a lot of heat shells. Some unnecessarily as well when I was loading for the VK and I'm shooting someone else. 900 assistance, 2 kills, only a first class, bit of a shame, but there were no tier 9s to shoot at and there's a lot of tier 8s. So yeah, that's my game in the M48. This is my first commentary, so if you enjoyed it, let me know. If there's anything I can improve, also just let me know in the comments below, and thanks for watching, and I'll hopefully see you again soon.